No one has more faith in the American people than my father. No one can usurp Ivanka Trump, the most powerful first daughter in American history. Every time she appears, the White House goddess always makes the whole world admire her because of the rich aura and the top-notch demeanor of the daughter. Born into the most powerful family on the planet, as the beloved daughter of billionaire Donald Trump, Ivanka is not only the heir to a huge fortune, but also built her empire worth $800 million. From fashion and real estate to politics, Ivanka has made a strong mark, affirming her position as an ambitious businesswoman. However, Ivanka has also been caught up in many controversies related to business interests, political power, and shady relationships. What is the truth behind the most powerful daughter in America? Is Ivanka Trump perfect the lavish life? And little-known secrets of Ivanka Trump will be revealed in detail in the video. The most surprising thing is always at the end. Born with a silver spoon in her mouth, Ivanka Trump's childhood had many ups and downs. Ivanka Marie Trump was born on October 30th, 1981, the first daughter of real estate billionaire Donald Trump and his first wife, former model Ivanka Trump. They have 3 children together, including a daughter Ivanka and 2 sons Donald Jr. and Heiress. From a young age, Ivanka lived in a world where everything was covered in luxury. She grew up in the magnificent Trump Tower in New York, which had gold-plated apartments and the most luxurious interiors. From a young age, Ivanka was exposed to the life of the upper class, attending luxurious parties, meeting powerful figures, and traveling by private jet. However, Ivanka Trump's childhood was not entirely peaceful. When she was only 9 years old, her parents divorced in a scandalous adultery lawsuit that shocked the American public. The noisy divorce of Donald Trump and Ivanka Trump left Ivanka deeply traumatized. In many interviews later, Ivanka admitted that her parents' separation made her mature earlier than her peers, while her brother was very angry with their father, and her younger brother was confused. Ivanka Trump at that time stood in the middle to reconcile the 2 sides and tried to mend the family. Ivanka once shared that she could hardly forgive her stepmother, but still respected her and her half-sister Tiffany. It can be said that since childhood, Ivanka has held a special place in the heart of her billionaire father and current U.S. president. When she was still in boarding school, she often called her father Mr. Trump, could interrupt meetings to chat with his daughter. Although born into an upper-class family, with her innate abilities, Ivanka quickly adapted and gradually showed her talent in many fields. The billionaire's daughter studied at Chapin Girls' School in Manhattan, New York. Then she transferred to CHO, Rosemary Hall Boarding School in Connecticut. In 2004, Ivanka Trump graduated from the University of Pennsylvania, where her father and brother studied, with a major in economics. Inheriting her mother's talent, Ivanka was also a talented and beautiful model. With her beautiful appearance, outstanding height of 1.8 m, and hot body, Ivanka quickly entered the professional modeling industry. She became a familiar face on high-end fashion runways and appeared on the covers of famous magazines, such as Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. Although highly regarded in the modeling industry, Ivanka's real goal is business. Ivanka's career began when she graduated from college. Ivanka Trump's successful business career. Ivanka showed a keen business mind from a young age. After graduating from the University of Pennsylvania with an excellent degree in economics, Ivanka joined her father's company, the Trump Organization, in 2005. Ivanka was the lead negotiator in the Trump National Door All-Miami deal, a $1 billion property that she paid just $150 million for. During her 12 years working for the family company, Ivanka rose to the position of vice president of the Trump Organization. She was given full authority to execute multi-billion-dollar transactions that no other woman in the Trump family could handle. Not only is Ivanka an important link in Mr. Trump's empire, she also built her business career. In addition to real estate, Ivanka has also thrived in the fashion industry. Her brand Ivanka Trump was launched in 2007. Ivanka's high-end product line includes shoes, handbags, jewelry, and office fashion with an elegant, luxurious style. Ivanka's brand quickly achieved tens of millions of dollars in revenue each year and became one of the favorite product lines of the upper class. Ivanka also has her lifestyle website and appeared on the popular TV shows The Apprentice and The Celebrity Apprentice. Throughout her career, Ivanka has authored two books, The Trump Card and Women Who Work, and has been involved in various charitable activities. The big turn from businesswoman to senior advisor at the White House. Ivanka's big break came in 2016 when her father, Donald Trump, was elected president of the United States. Initially, Ivanka had no plans to enter politics, but as the president's daughter, she gradually became a powerful figure in the administration. One of the main reasons why Mr. Trump won the U.S. presidency in 2016 cannot be ignored is Ivanka's efforts. She is a strong warrior, one of the key names in her father's election campaign. At that time, even though she was pregnant with her third child, she still did not hesitate to fly back and forth to many cities across the U.S. to help her father promote his image. Ivanka helped her father win back the sympathy of female voters, thanks to the maternity leave policy and the campaign for suburban women. When Mr. Trump began his term in the White House in 2016, Ivanka and her husband gave up their businesses to help their father. The president in March 2, 2017, Ivanka officially accepted the role of senior advisor to the White House, an unpaid but powerful position. Throughout her father's tenure, she focused on issues related to women labor, the economy, and education. Some of the key initiatives of Ivanka led included Women's Global Development and Prosperity Initiative, WGDP, a $50 million program to promote women's economic development globally, the Paid Family Leave Bill, the Women LED Small Business Relief Program, and many policies that boost American jobs. Ivanka also partners with major companies like Apple, IBM, and Walmart to create more than 6 million job opportunities through vocational training programs for American workers. According to the book Wicked Game, an insider's story on how Trump won, Mueller failed, and America lost, former political advisor Rick Gates revealed that Mr. Trump proposed the idea of having his daughter run with him as Vice President of the United States while serving as a senior advisor at the White House. Ivanka Trump did not receive a salary, but still had a significant income from investments, businesses, and real estate. During the period 2017 to 2021, she and her husband, Jared Kushner, earned a total of more than $640 million US dollars, mainly from real estate projects and business investments. With her elegant image, sharp statements, and great influence, Ivanka has become the face of the Trump administration. On the international stage, Ivanka regularly accompanies her father to important conferences including the G20, the Women's Summit in Germany, and bilateral meetings with world leaders such as Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and French President Emmanuel Macron. From model, successful businesswoman to senior White House advisor, Ivanka Trump has built a powerful and influential image. With her sharp business mind and policy advocacy skills, she is one of the most influential women of her time. She was recognized as a young global leader by the World Economic Forum, WEF, and in 2014, she was ranked 33rd on Fortune magazine's 40 Under 40 list. In 2017, Ivanka was ranked 19th on Forbes' list of the world's 100 most powerful women. Ivanka Trump truly deserves to be the most powerful young lady in America born at the finish line. Intelligent and full of courage, Ivanka owns a fortune of $800 million, allowing her to enjoy a lavish life. With the most expensive collections in the world, Ivanka Trump's $800 million fortune. Ivanka owns an incredible real estate portfolio. First is the house on the exclusive island Indian Creek. $24 million. Ivanka Trump and her husband, Jared Kushner, purchased a $24 million luxury mansion on Miami's Indian Creek Island in April 2nd, 2021. After the purchase, they undertook a 2-year renovation, transforming the neoclassical home into one of Miami's most striking modern mansions. In addition, Ivanka and Jared own a $32 million plot of land on the island, bringing the total value of their real estate holdings there to $56 million. Ivanka's island mansion has 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, with modern design and high-end amenities. They took out a $15 million mortgage from Bank of America to finance the purchase. Indian Creek Island, also known as the Billionaire Bunker, is one of the most exclusive and private areas in the world. The island has only about 40 residents, but has 14 private police officers. Therefore, Indian Creek ensures maximum security for the super rich who live here. No one can visit Indian Creek without written permission from the island's residents. Even with permission, it is illegal to get out of your car and roam freely on the island, unless you are invited. That's why a slew of billionaires, politicians, and celebrities have chosen Indian Creek as their hideout, including Jeff Bezos, Tom Brady, and of course, Ivanka Trump and her husband Jared Kushner. Penthouse at Trump Park Avenue, New York, $16 million. As the daughter of Donald Trump, Ivanka once owned a luxury apartment on Trump Park Avenue, one of the most luxurious buildings in New York City. This apartment is over 400 square meters wide and has a sophisticated interior design with a panoramic view of the city. Before leaving New York to focus on her political and business career, Ivanka sold this apartment for about $16 million. House in Calorama, Washington, D.C., $5.5 million, while serving as senior advisors in the White House. Under Donald Trump, Ivanka and Jared lived in a luxurious mansion in the Calorama neighborhood, a neighborhood known for its powerful residents, such as Barack Obama and Jeff Bezos. The house had 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a spacious yard, and a state-of-the-art security system to protect the couple's privacy. After leaving Washington, they sold the house for $5.5 million. Although not as ostentatious as billionaires, who are passionate about supercars, Ivanka still owns a collection of classy cars, showing her strong and elegant style. Ivanka Trump owns expensive cars. Dodge Ram, the combination of power and luxury. The Dodge Ram is a pickup truck, known for its powerful performance and rugged design. Ivanka Trump owns a Dodge Ram that costs between $34,000 and $60,000, depending on the version and equipment. This car shows her love for powerful, yet convenient vehicles, suitable for long trips or family outings. GMC Yukon Luxury Convenient SUV. GMC Yukon is one of the high-end SUVs, favored by the upper class, with a spacious interior, modern technology, and powerful performance. Ivanka's GMC Yukon costs up to $70,000. This is a suitable car for long trips, providing absolute comfort and safety for the family. Chevrolet Suburban, the perfect choice for your family. As a businesswoman and mother of 3, Ivanka Trump needs a spacious and safe vehicle. The Chevrolet Suburban is the ideal choice, with a large interior, advanced safety systems, and a powerful engine. This car line costs from $60,000 to $80,000 US dollars. Is a large SUV, popular with politicians and successful businessmen. Mercedes 220 SE, pawn passion for classic cars in Ivanka Trump's collection. The most special car is the Mercedes 220 E, pawned a classic car produced in the 1950s. This is also her favorite car with an elegant, nostalgic but still powerful beauty. In the current classic car market, a Mercedes 220 SE pawned can cost up to 200,000 USD, depending on the condition and version. Ivanka's ownership of this car shows her refined, aesthetic taste, and a special passion for classic values. Besides real estate and supercars, Ivanka Trump is a successful businesswoman who owns her fashion brand, Ivanka Trump Fine Jewelry. In 2007, at the age of 26, Ivanka founded her jewelry brand, which focused on diamond pieces, priced between $5,000 and $50,000, in partnership with Dynamic Diamond Group. The first store opened in Manhattan, then moved to Madison Avenue, the fashion-forward district of Soho. Ivanka envisioned the brand as a target for wealthy, ambitious women who she said have everything, but nothing to show for it. In 2011, the company launched an eco-friendly wedding jewelry collection made with Canadian mined diamonds and recycled platinum. Her jewelry stores are present in the United States, Canada, Kuwait, Bahrain, and the United Arab Emirates UAE. Ivanka Trump Fashion Empire. Ivanka Trump Collection. Ivanka used to own her fashion brand, Ivanka Trump Collection, specializing in clothes, shoes, handbags, and jewelry, to expand the market. The designs are not only sold on the website and main stores, but also in many stores of other famous fashion brands, such as Century 21 Lord and Taylor and Marshalls. At the end of 2012, Ivanka signed a contract with the G3 Garment Group, which is a partner of brands Guess, Calvin Klein, and star Jessica Simpson. The beauty fashion chain is growing, with a series of orders to factories processing products in Vietnam and China. According to Forbes, in 2013 alone, Miss Ivanka earned $250 million US in revenue from her fashion brand, although she closed the brand in 2018 to avoid conflicts of interest. When she was a White House advisor, Ivanka still earned tens of millions of USD from this business. Ivanka and Jared Kushner also have a portfolio of stocks, investment funds, and technology startups worth hundreds of millions of dollars. The couple announced in 2017 that they had assets worth $820 million, including cash, stocks, and investment funds. Despite being busy with many projects, Ivanka Trump is a person who enjoys life and will very much Ivanka Trump's luxurious and classy lifestyle. Ivanka Trump's little family often goes on vacation during the summer and special holidays. She sometimes borrows Mr. Trump's yacht or rents a smaller one depending on the occasion. Ivanka has also been seen skiing in Colorado or vacationing on the beach in Miami. Ivanka and her husband have caused chaos at resorts in Aspen, Colorado, and Whistler, Canada, with their extensive security detail when they went on a weekend getaway to a luxury hotel in the Dominican Republic. In 2017, the security bill for Ivanka and her family alone was $58,000. Also in 2017, the cost of travel and lodging for Secret Service agents accompanying the couple on a multi-day vacation in Barnard, Vermont, was $13,940. The agents reportedly stayed at the resort for 8 days. Ivanka Trump has a passion for collecting modern art. According to The Guardian, Ivanka's collection is worth up to $25 million. Notable pieces include a black and white silk screen painting by Nate Loman depicting a bullet hole, which is estimated to be worth $665,000, as well as a chewing gum painting by Dan Colin, which was valued at $578,000 in 2012. Ivanka Trump has long been famous for dressing well. Even after turning 40, Ivanka Trump has become more mature and classy. She has built a diverse personal fashion style, but the common point is elegance and sophistication. Ivanka Trump has become a model of beautiful, and sophisticated dressing for women over 40. Although she is over 40, Miss Ivanka is still beautiful, graceful, and has a toned body. She always lives a healthy life to maintain her figure and beauty. According to Women's Health, Ivanka cut down on starch after her second pregnancy. She focuses on whole grain foods with good fats and high protein. Ivanka often starts her day with a glass of lemon water and buries the former White House advisor. Also often jogs around the neighborhood, then has lunch with chicken, salmon, and salad in her personal life. Ivanka Trump has a wonderful married life with her billionaire husband. Their marriage is not only a love story, but also a perfect combination between two of the richest and most powerful families. Love story with Jared Kushner. A marriage predestined for the elite. Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner first met in 2007 through a date arranged by friends. From the very first meeting, both were attracted to each other's intelligence, ambition, and strong personality. However, the relationship was not entirely smooth from the start. In 2008, Ivanka and Jared broke up because the Kushner family objected to Jared dating a non-Jew, but their love was stronger than any obstacles. After a period of separation, the couple decided to reunite. Ivanka converted to Judaism to fit in with the Kushner family tradition. On October 25, 2009, Ivanka and Jared were officially married in a lavish, multi-million-dollar wedding at the Trump National Golf Club, Bedminster, New Jersey, although there are no official figures. According to many sources, the cost of organizing this wedding is up to millions of dollars. The wedding brought together more than 500 guests, including many famous people, such as billionaire Rupert Murdoch, fashion queen Anna Wintour, supermodel Heidi Klum, actor Russell Crowe, along with politicians and the financial elite of Wall Street. Ivanka Trump captivated the world when she appeared in a gorgeous wedding dress by legendary designer Vera Wang. The bride Ivanka wore a diamond jewelry set worth millions of dollars, highlighting her noble beauty. After more than a decade together, Ivanka and Jared have 3 children: Arabella Rose Kushner, born 2011, Joseph Frederick Kushner, born 2013, and Theodore James Kushner, born 2016. Ivanka often shares happy moments with her family on social media. Despite her busy career, she still takes time to take care of her children and always appears as a devoted mother. Happily married, wealthy, and talented, Ivanka is the most successful of Donald Trump's children. But despite always maintaining a professional demeanor and a good public image, Ivanka cannot avoid political scandals and controversies related to her family. Ivanka Trump's most shocking scandals. Clip of Ivanka Trump on TV causes a stir. In 2007, Ivanka Trump and Andy Dick appeared on Jimmy Kimmel's talk show. However, Dick kept getting close and making offensive gestures towards Ivanka. Ivanka gasped and forced a smile and tried to push Dick's hand away from her leg, but Dick didn't take it anymore until host Jimmy Kimmel himself stood up to stop him. These actions angered the American public because in 2018, Dick was continuously involved in scandals of harassing women. Ivanka Trump's personal email scandal. In 2018, Ivanka Trump was discovered to have used a personal email to discuss government-related matters. The incident immediately caused a wave of controversy, especially because her father, Donald Trump, had previously strongly criticized Hillary Clinton over the personal email scandal. Ivanka Trump sent hundreds of government-related emails using a personal account throughout 2017. White House officials discovered the emails when they were auditing government employees' email accounts to comply with the Presidential Records Act. Using personal email for government business is a violation of federal law, especially if the emails are not properly stored. The Trump administration has not denied the incident, but has said it is not a serious issue. Although Ivanka Trump has not been prosecuted or investigated, The scandal has damaged her reputation and that of the Trump administration. In particular, the conflicts of interest between politics and business have caused the Trump family's eldest daughter to be criticized many times. Ivanka's financial scandals and political conflicts of interest. Ivanka is accused of using her political position to benefit her personal business. In 2017, when Donald Trump took office, Ivanka announced that she would step down from her role as executive director of the fashion brand to avoid conflicts of interest. However, the brand continued to operate and benefited from Ivanka's popularity in the Trump administration. In April 2, 2017, China granted Ivanka Trump a series of trademark applications while her father met with Chinese President Xi Jinping, raising suspicions that she was using political influence to promote her business. In 2018, Ivanka Trump received 16 more trademarks from China, including for spa products, clothing, handbags, and voting services. Notably, the Trump administration is currently engaged in tense trade negotiations with Beijing, which has sparked accusations that Ivanka is using her political connections for personal gain. Ivanka Trump has been heavily criticized for using her political position to promote her personal business interests. In July 2018, Ivanka was forced to announce the closure of her fashion brand to avoid criticism, criticized and boycotted for calling protesters patriots. On January 6, 2021, during the riot at the U.S. Capitol building, Ivanka Trump, daughter and senior advisor to President Donald Trump, posted a controversial tweet. In this post, she called the rioters patriots. Specifically, Ivanka wrote, "Fellow Americans, any breach of security or disrespect for law enforcement officers is unacceptable. The violence must stop now. Please be peaceful." The use of the term patriot to describe the rioters drew strong criticism from the public and media, with many saying it expressed support or justification for violence and the intrusion into the nation's legislature. In response to the negative reaction, Ivanka quickly deleted the tweet. However, the American fashion world has turned its back on Ivanka, and her friends have shunned her. Ivanka's political career has been overshadowed by the Trump administration, which has been plagued by scandals, infighting, impeachment, and efforts by his supporters to prevent President Joe Biden from taking office. She has lost her position in the American fashion and business world. Donald Trump's inaugural embezzlement scandal. The scandal surrounding Donald Trump's 2017 inaugural fin was one of the biggest involving Ivanka Trump and raised suspicions of financial fraud and conflicts of interest within the Trump administration. After Donald Trump was elected in 2016, a nonprofit inaugural fund was established to organize celebratory events and the official inauguration. In January 2017, the total amount raised reached $107 million, a record high compared to previous U.S. presidents. However, many expenses of this fund have been suspected of embezzlement and lack of transparency. Among the most notable transactions criticized was the spending of more than $1 million on the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C., where Ivanka Trump serves as manager. According to the investigation documents, Ivanka directly negotiated the price for events held at the Trump International Hotel. The price for event space was raised to $175,000 per day, double the usual rate. In 2020, Washington, D.C. Attorney General Karl Racine filed a lawsuit against the Trump Inaugural Fund for embezzling public funds. In 2022, the Trump Organization paid $750,000 to settle a lawsuit with the Washington, D.C. government. Internal emails showed that Ivanka knew about the price gouging but approved the contract anyway, leading to criticism that she was profiting personally from the donations. Ivanka Trump makes the surprising decision to leave politics after a series of scandals and criticisms. According to CNN, Ivanka is fed up with politics and will not return to this path. After leaving the White House in January 2021, Ivanka Trump announced her retirement from politics and focused on her family and personal projects. She announced this on social media in 2022 after Donald Trump announced his third presidential run. "I love my dad very much, but this time, I will prioritize my young children and my private life. I have no plans to get involved in politics." During the 4 years that Ivanka has been with her father in the White House, she has had to make many sacrifices. She has faced constant scrutiny, criticism, boycotts, and alienation from her friends. She also had to close her fashion company. Therefore, Ivanka wants a different life, private and free. Ivanka's family decided to move to Miami, living in a luxurious villa on Indian Creek Island, dubbed the Billionaire Bunker. The decision to leave politics helped Ivanka build an image of an independent businesswoman, no longer bound by political controversy and pressure. Although Mr. Trump tried to persuade his daughter many times, Ivanka still stood firm. However, she was still very close and often talked to her father, and Ivanka could quietly advise Mr. Trump from behind the scenes. One of the important things that made Ivanka decide to leave politics was family events. In July 2nd, 2022, Ivanka lost her mother. Ivanka Trump died at the age of 73 after a fall at her home in Manhattan, New York. The house is on the market for $26.5 million. A month later, her husband, Jared, had to undergo a second thyroid surgery. Her mother's passing made her realize how precious life is. Ivanka also had to take care of her 98-year-old grandmother. Ivanka feels comfortable with her decision to leave politics. Her current priorities are family, seeking privacy, and pursuing new interests. Ivanka's current life. Will she return to the White House? On the morning of November 6, 2024, Donald Trump declared victory in the 2024 U.S. presidential election with his entire family by his side. This included Ivanka Trump and her husband, Jared Kushner. This was the first time the eldest daughter of the Trump family had participated in her father's election campaign. This appearance raised questions about whether the former advisor would return to the White House after 4 years away from politics. However, according to many sources, Ivanka has always been steadfast in her choice. Over the years, her one priority is her family. Although she is not involved in politics, Ivanka is still interested in business and charity activities. She focuses on personal projects and continues to participate in social activities, especially initiatives to support women and children. In social media posts, Ivanka shares photos of gardening, practicing jiu-jitsu, learning to surf, playing horse polo, riding ATVs, and playing board games. Despite causing a lot of controversy during her political career, it is undeniable that Ivanka Trump has a strong influence, especially on women in many fields. She is a role model of a modern woman, successful in her career and contributing to society. From business, politics, and fashion to feminist movements, Ivanka Trump has left a strong mark, inspiring millions of women around the world, promoting women's rights in politics. During her time at the White House as a senior advisor, Ivanka Trump has promoted many initiatives to support women, most notably the Women's Global Development and Prosperity Initiative (WGDP). This program was launched in 2019 to help 50 million women around the world gain economic opportunity by 2025. In addition, Ivanka also contributed to lobbying to promote the Paid Maternity Leave Act, a policy passed by the Trump administration to support working women in the U.S. Ivanka's presence at international conferences, such as the G20 meeting with world leaders to discuss economic development and women's education, has helped her become one of the most influential figures for women in global politics. Ivanka's influence on fashion and media, with her elegant and luxurious style. Ivanka Trump has always been a fashion icon, admired by many people. Her fashion has strongly influenced the modern, office-style trend for women. In addition, Ivanka is also a familiar face in the media every time she appears with her family at major events, such as the 2025 Super Bowl. She attracts the attention of the press and the public. Although no longer active in politics, Ivanka still maintains a strong appeal on social networks, with millions of followers. Impact in social and charitable fields. Ivanka Trump has been involved in many charitable activities, especially programs supporting women in entrepreneurship and education during her time in the White House. She lobbied for policies supporting families and children and promoted job training programs. Even after leaving politics, Ivanka remained involved in charities and community projects, helping to cement her image as a social activist. Many people are still looking forward to Ivanka Trump's return to the White House in 2025. Although she was once a White House princess with overwhelming power and fame, Ivanka Trump has now retreated behind the scenes, enjoying a more private and luxurious life with her family. However, for someone with great ambitions like Ivanka, is this the end of her political and business career? Love her or hate her, Ivanka remains a uniquely influential figure, a businesswoman, a mother, a symbol of power and controversy. And who knows, maybe shortly, we'll see Ivanka take the big stage again, in a way no one expected.